told you. You are God designed, God designed.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome. Thank you for joining the Exotic Boerboel Breeder Show. And I'm your host, Jordan Pittman. And on this show, what we do is promote this breed that we love, that's near and dear to our heart, that means so much to us, that has given so much to us. And in return, we want to share them with you all. We'll share these, what we feel is the best breed on earth, with the world. We hit live with our puppies and more of the same as yesterday. We still just looking for continuous gains and growth. We got our puppy scale here. We got our ice cold water. Today we're going to be doing some early neurological stimulation. And this is a technique that has been developed by the military. It's called the super puppy technique. And what it does is it gives your puppies a better chance at life and reaching their fullest potential. So we're just going to repeat the same process as yesterday. We're sharing the puppy's growth and development. Everybody's nice and asleep. Mom's full. She's had 2 meals for the day. Puppies is looking good and strong. Everybody nice and full. And then we're just going to get them more familiar with being handled, more familiar with the human touch, more familiar with the human smell. And why do we do this? Because we want the best for our puppies and their new owners. We're trying to give your puppy the best advantage at life. And we want to share this with you all that may be up and coming, aspiring breeders. We want to help you reach your fullest potential. And this has been very successful for us in the past. This has worked really well. All of our dogs, people love them. They fit very well into their homes. And because of that, what we're trying to do is continue that process and pattern. Dog breeding is a very passionate endeavor for me and my family. And the puppies had a really good weekend. They got tons of love and affection and people picking them up and hugging on them and loving on them. And because of that, they're going to be ready for their new homes. We expecting them to be super healthy and strong, really set up to deal with any type of stress that life is going to give to them. And I'll just show you again what we do. And if you would like to learn more about it, we got some articles on our website, on our blog, that details the early neurological stimulation. It's employed by the military, and they have studies that show the benefits of this. And they did a controlled group of puppies that they had raised that they did not do this early neurological stimulation. And the puppies that they did this process with ended up having numerous benefits. So it's not something that, I know it may look a little silly sometimes, but I'll show you again. It's a proven technique, and it's not something that we do on our own. So every day the puppies are going to get a little bit more familiar with being handled. And see, I don't know if you go back to our videos, you'll see if in the beginning when we picked them up, a lot of times they would squeal and squirm. And you see already, we just going to pick them up, hold them upside down, let the blood flow to his head for a couple seconds. This is the puppy that I really like, that I've been taking a strong liking to since he was first born. He came out big. We're going to call him a little feisty. And I don't know, if you go back to the videos, you can already see that the puppy is starting to be more familiar with being handled. You know, he's not as, it doesn't cause him as much anxiety. He's not, so we're going to pick him up. We hold him this way. We hold him to the right. We expect him to struggle a little bit, but that's fine. We're going to pick him up, right side up. Just going to do that for a couple seconds. Got my ice bath here. Yesterday, I did it with my fingertips, but the proper way is to use a Q-tip. And we're just going to take the Q-tip, put it on his paws, And it's with ice cold water. Got my ice here. Just gonna go into between the toes. Go in between the toes. You already see that this is having a calming and a soothing effect on the puppy. And this is the desired result. Like this dog, he's got some really good substance. He's thick, big, strong head on him. Very impressive back. Neck is strong. Mom's coming back in. I guess she thought it was time to go outside. She's been eating quite a bit of food. So here I got my scale. Got my scale on deck. Sorry about that. Got my scale here. So you can see. And then I got my ice bath. My towel is in the ice. We want to get this as cold as possible. And all this does is it gives I wish we could. Put all this does is it is exposing the puppy to a different temperature. So like I said, it's just a mildly controlled introduction to some stress. And we don't want it to be traumatic. We just want it to be mild and very minimum. And the body's natural response to this controlled introduction to stress is to naturally, it's going to come back stronger. We activating the nervous system, we activating the circulatory system, and we just want to get it activated. And this is a way to stimulate that growth and development. So we're going to go with our big guy, Mr. Feisty, as I like to call him. Start with him. We're going to take the rag. He's got it nice and cold. Bring it out. That nice and cool. Then we're going to place our puppy on the scale. Hold on. Okay. Get my chart. Watch this development. What's up? What's up, Pearl? Huh? Pearl trying to take a break. I'm tired of these puppies. You want to go back outside, huh? Come here. Sit. Got my chart. Got my ink pen. Just gonna go back, mark this on Saturday. And here we go. So we're gonna take our pup. This is the guy, Mr. Feisty. Then we're just gonna set him on this ice cold rag. Okay, the puppies are used to around 75 degrees. Just gonna set him on this ice cold rag. 2 pounds 18. 218. That's good growth, solid growth. He's always been a big puppy and a strong nurse. Mom's doing really good. You see, for the most part, you don't see any poop and stuff around here. She's keeping it good and clean. All these are good signs. This also teaches the puppies to be submissive because they get used to her licking them and then they flip belly up. And she stimulates them to use the bathroom. She stimulates them to potty. And that keeps our puppies strong and not toxified. So we're going to go. You already did Mr. Big at 2.18 pounds. Mark that on our chart. So we did him already. This also helps us get familiar with the puppies. Okay. This is a female. Like I said, remember, if you go back, you'll see that in the beginning, they weren't very familiar with this process. So hold them upside down a little bit. Let that blood go to itself. Just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to go to the left, spinning around to the right. Spin him around to the right. On his back. We'll take our ice cold Q-tip, dip it in the water, and then again, just gonna go around the paws. This is called tactical stimulation. And this is something that has been proven through the military, scientific experiments. This is not something that we just came up with. This is the way that you do it. And this is also a proven scientific method. Here we go again. Set her down on the scale. Let that tear out. And we got our ice cold rag. 1.68. So we just monitoring. We weigh the puppies on the daily, or as maybe twice a day, sometimes every other day. And all we're looking for is continuous growth. That puppy is done. That's female. It's the larger brown female. Next, let's go with the larger black female. Out of all the females, I like this female a lot because she's the most one that, out of all the puppies in the litter, she resembles the father the most. And we just let them struggle a little bit. We let them get a little bit uncomfortable. It's just like you can compare it to exercising or lifting weights. Flip them upside down. Let the blood rush to his head. Stimulate. Again, stimulate. Do the tactical stimulation. Take the ice cold Q-tip. Go around the paws and the pads. In between the pads. On the back. We'll get those back. Then we're gonna put them on the scale on this ice cold rag. And no, it's the little things that make a big difference. It's not so much that we're doing this one time. What's up, nephew? It's not so much that we're doing this one time that makes the big difference. It's the consistent and deliberate effort. 1.74. It's the consistency. It's the doing this. It's the little things that you do daily. Just like eating right. Let me get back in there. 1.74. What we got next? Got this one. This is another one of the larger puppies. Let me try him. Flip him upside down. And you see this struggle, it builds muscle. The struggle is building muscle. Hold them upside down. Right side up. Upside down. To the left. Around to the right. Call this puppy Blaze. Blaze. Hit him with the tactical stimulation. Stimulate those digits. See, I'm letting the puppy rest on my middle finger here, and I got him around the neck, just as some support. I'll hit that tactical, get those back paws, and then we to the ice cold rag. Here we go again. Put him on the ice cold rag. 1.92. I'll take it. That's growth and development. Let him get back over here to his litter mates. Mark that on my skid, on my chart. Blaze B192. Let's see who's next. He's one of the smaller pups. Don't count him out. He got a real big head, big chest. Same features as the rest of the puppies, pretty much across the board. All the puppies is got this really strong neck like they dad, back. Some of them I would imagine are gonna look like the granddad Cairo on the male side with the heavier pigment because they got the black father, the all black father. So we just gonna flip him upside down, get in there, spin him around, upside down. Get this in the ice cold water. And then we're gonna hit him around this. There you go. That back foot, left foot, right foot. I hope y'all. This the real puppy ball right here, y'all. Don't let them fool you. 1.54. Oh, again. 1.56. 1.54. I'll take it. Okay, there you go. What puppy was that? Male. Okay. This is the smallest puppy. Never count him out just because he's a little guy. Something's not so much about how big you are. It's not how big you are in the beginning. It's how you finish. Look like you might have a little umbilical hernia there. Let's see how that progresses. We'll keep an eye on that. We'll make sure that doesn't get infected or begin to get inflamed. It just looks like it's a little bit hard right now. Got to keep an eye on that. Hopefully that close up. So we holding them up. I don't know if you can see that right there. See that sticking out? That's normal in this breed, though. Let it pull that out. Bro says she's taking a nice little break. You want to go outside, bro? Just came from outside at halftime. Congratulations, Rory. I know this is an exciting time for you, 1.16. I know that's an exciting time. I remember when I first got my dog. I was so excited. I had waited 9 months for my dog, 10 months, because I wanted something very specific. I just didn't go for the first puppy. On the first day, the black male was 0.78, so he almost. We looked for him to double in size in the first week. Did this puppy here. So we got 3 extra large boys. That's my guy. So this is the one that we didn't do. This is the other extra large puppy here. I think he was 1.8. Let me just check. I think that's 1.8. 1.92, yeah. get him already. You all right. You all right. We like to keep the puppies on this padded area. Mom moves it around because we don't want them to be slipping, sliding like that. This one. What's up, Pearl? Okay, let's do this. This the smallest brown male. Pearl got some awful gas. I'm gonna let her outside in a moment. She's got some awful gas. She just passing gas. Scale 1.16. Female. Let's do a second black female. It's this one. Right here. What's up, Pearl? Sit. .28. Thank you, thank you. The tails, they just fall off. They'll be off in the next couple of days. Usually by the time that they turn 13 days old. Lay down. Pearl. Ooh, you got gas, huh? Good dog. Come on, lay down. Woo! Wait. Thank you very much. Pearl, that gas. Oh my goodness, that's awful. That's awful. Now, down. Stay there. Let's see what we got here. Smallest brown male. We want to make sure these smaller ones is nursing. And then finally, before we go, we're gonna check the milk supply, which I'm pretty confident that it's full, that she's full of milk. Just by the way that she's eating. Look at that. There's plenty of milk there. It's just shooting out everywhere. I got complete confidence in Pearl because she got a healthy appetite, just like her mom, Coda. We got some exciting news though. We're gonna do some episodes talking about this dog breeding, talking about breeding dogs. Thank you very much. We really try. While we do this, probably it will surprise a lot of people while we do this, how we got involved with the breed. To me, this is my hobby. This is my hobby. Do we make money? Yes. We treat it like a business, I guess, because I have had several businesses as an adult, working for myself my entire adult life. So, yeah, we won't speak to y'all on that. No, it actually was a beautiful thing to see the pups come into the world. It's concerning a bit because you're worried about your mom and the safety of her. Got two puppies on one teeth, only one nipple. Girl, what's up? You're not cooperating. Now somewhere we got a boob missing. There we go. Got our puppies set up. Everybody on a teat. You got 10 teats, 10 puppies. Yeah, breeding is something that you want to get into because you love the dogs, you love the breed that you're involved in. You're not gonna always make money. If you tend to look at the dogs like a commodity, like a product, like a grocery store item, you may, if you look at it as a bit from a business standpoint, you maybe try to do things to reduce costs. And I feel like with the dogs, the more you put in, the more you get out. So I really don't look at it as a business, as your traditional business. I don't approach it like a traditional business. I feel like with dogs, because they living beings, because they have feelings and they have these different systems, they're more than just a pet. I mean, it's like an extension of my family. Because of that, I approach dogs. I treat them like they're my family, and I don't cut corners. I want to deliver the best that I can give to the dogs, the best that life has to offer. And the more that you put in, the more that you're willing to give, the more that you can expect from the dogs. So, yeah, I'm happy to help you learn. If you go back through some of my other videos, you will see a lot of information about breeding, what all goes into it. I'm going to do a better job of getting that more organized into a structure that's more easy to follow. But you can learn a lot at this channel. If you're following us on, subscribe to us. We go through all different aspects of the dog breeding. And we speaking from 17 years of experience within this one breed. We don't breed any other dogs. We feel like the Boerboel is the best dog on earth. And that's why we choose them. They fit really good into our lifestyle as a companion, defender, living in the urban environment, the state of the world that we live in today. This is the ideal dog for us as an extended family member. So when you approach it like that, it is some money to be made. I'm not gonna sit up here and act like, there is not a profit involved, but that can't be what your primary motivation is with dogs. The primary motivation is to deliver something that's highly valuable, extended, healthy, functional, intelligent member of the family that's going to be productive, that's going to be contributing in a positive way. We're going to talk more about that in the days to come, because with this breed surging in popularity and the price tag, people are looking at them and treating them, like a different form of a lifestyle. And the Boerboel is much more than that to us. So look for more to follow soon. We really gonna be turning it up a notch with our coming up productions. And I hope that y'all enjoying these videos that we're making. And as always, leaving with more than you came with in terms of knowledge and understanding. I hope that everybody had a great weekend and looking forward to a productive week. I'll see everybody tomorrow.
No rush, go on, move dumb. Back and forth, push and shove. Make your peace and love turn to peace and gloves. Now you got a deal run up. No rush, go on, move dumb. Back and forth, push and shove. Make your peace and love turn to peace.